The first thing to do is assess the load. This is done by bending the knees to lower yourself down to the box. If content with the weight of the load, push the load away from yourself and establish a firm hand grip. Put one hand under one corner of the load and the other on the far corner. Before lifting, look up to align the spine. Lift the load smoothly using the thigh muscles. Now, ready to move the load to the position I want to put it down in. Check the environment again. Make sure feet are in the direction that I plan to go in, to eliminate twisting. Keep the load to the centre point of the body. Make sure that the arms are in line with the trunk. Now, ready to move off. Once you've arrived at the desired destination, re-establish the broad stable base. Look forward to align the spine. Now, lower the load by bending the knees. Put one corner on the ground, ensuring not to trap the fingers. Then lower the other side of the box down to the ground. The task is putting a load onto a table or bench and removing it from a table or bench. The first thing is to stand as close as possible to the table. Re-establish the standard broad stable base. Look forward to align the spine. Then, bend knees to lower the load to the table, ensuring not to trap fingers. Then, straighten knees and take a step back. Put weight onto the back foot. Now, move load in by transferring weight from back foot to the front foot. To remove the load, do the exact reverse. Re-establish a firm hand grip. Look forward to align the spine. Transfer the weight from the back foot to the front foot. Pull the load towards you by moving the weight from the front foot to the back foot. Re-establish the standard base. Look forward to align the spine and bend knees. Get a firm hand grip on the load. Lift smoothly using legs. Turn your feet in the direction you want to go in. Now, move off. Next task is a two-person lift. The most important thing to consider when doing a two-person's lift is that one person has to take charge of the lift. So, Grania, Helena would like you to help lift this pallet and move it 3 steps behind you and put it down on the ground behind you. First of all, Helena will take charge of the lift. Helena will be the one to say, prepare to lift, and Helena will give the instructions to move off and stop. Reposition yourself to prepare for the lower. Then, when Helena says lower, I would like you to lower. Firstly, both check the weight of the load and that you are both happy that you can lift it. Establish a broad stable base. Lower down by bending the knees. Establish a firm palm grip with both hands. Look forward to align the spine. Lift smoothly when straightening the legs.
Prepare to lift, lift, move. Prepare to stop, stop.
Establish a broad stable base and look forward.
Prepare to lower, lower.
Is moving a load using a pallet truck. A few things to consider before you move the load. You must check the load that is secure on the pallet. That the pallet is in a good condition. Ensure that the wheels are turned in the intended direction. The first procedure is how to correctly push a load using a pallet truck. Firstly, establish a broad stable base. Drop a foot behind. Look forward in the direction you want to go. Have a firm hand grip of the load. Transfer the weight to the back foot and push forward. Looking forward. To stop, put one foot forward and brace yourself to stop the load. The next procedure is to pull the load using a pallet truck. Like before, ensure that the load is secure, that the wheels are in the intended direction. Transfer the weight onto your front foot so as to gain momentum. Then transfer the weight from the front foot to the back foot while looking forward. Then turn around to the direction you want to go. To stop, turn around and drop the foot behind and brace to stop. How to move a load or loads using a trolley. Before moving, check the environment. Check that the load is secure and that the wheels are in the direction of the movement. We will look at the pushing procedure. First, transfer the weight onto your back foot. Look forward. Transfer the weight from the back foot to the front foot to gain momentum. To stop, put one foot forward and brace for stop. Now the pulling procedure using a trolley. You are better off at pushing a load than pulling. Like before, check the environment. Check the load and check the wheels. Transfer the weight onto the front foot by transferring weight from the front foot to the back foot and gain momentum and move off. Then to stop, put one foot behind and embrace for stop. Load with one hand. It is preferred to lift a load with two hands. Ensure not to drop shoulders when lifting. Firstly, check the environment for obstructions. Check the weight of the load. Get close to the load and establish the broad stable base stance. Then bend down. Look forward to align the spine and get a firm palm grip, and lift smoothly by straightening the legs. Move in the direction you want to go. Once arrived at the destination, establish a broad stable base. Look forward and lower the load by bending the knees. Next task is putting a load onto a high point and removing it from a high point. Stand as close as possible to the point. Re-establish the broad stable base. Place one corner of the load onto the high point. Put one foot behind and transfer the weight to the back foot. Now push the load by transferring the weight from the back foot to the front foot. High point. Check if you're able to lift the load by checking the weight. If happy with it, put one foot back. Place weight onto the back foot. Establish a firm hand grip and move the load out by moving the weight from the front foot to the back foot. Re-establish broad stable base and lift the load smoothly by bending the legs. Lower the weight to the centre point. Move the feet in the direction you want to go. Then move off.